When are you at your best?
In an environment that allows me to be creative, to think big, to place big bets, and then to execute against them. So to have vision, to create the vision, sell the vision to the people around you, then of course execute on that vision to sell to the world. I mean, that's the kind of the fun stuff. Obviously I have a technology slant because of my background, but my experiences at Salesforce, have been amazing around the sales and marketing aspects of the equation. So for now, it's when I look at the world, when I look at these things, I'm looking not at just building cool technology, but really building the experience overall. And of course, Apple's taught us that you're not building product, you're building experience. And I think it took me all of my experiences to kind of pull that together, that concept together, and have the background that I needed to really be able to envision something in its kind of a holistic way.
When did that happen?
Really at Salesforce, actually. Salesforce is almost like it's a marketing company with like a little bit of technology. And that's not a knock against the technology. It's really just how incredible the product marketing, the corporate marketing guys, the positioning, I mean, just what they do there is absolutely unbelievable. I feel like just by being there for those 5 years that I learned just through osmosis, just being there and kind of and being a part of that and seeing it and seeing how you think about things and seeing how you address the market and seeing how you position things in a way that are not just about, hey, here's a feature, here's a piece of functionality, but something much broader along the lines of a larger vision. And that vision obviously was driven from Marc Benioff himself down, but everything we did, always on point, always on message, giving this kind of holistic experience from the time they come to the website, to the time they buy the service, to the time they log in for the first time, to the time they're using it in the kind of their steady state. And so it's just understanding that full spectrum. And it's funny that I feel like that wasn't talked about as much 10 years ago. And now it's kind of, a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, of course we know that. Apple and other companies have kind of made that the right way to think about product. But saying it and knowing it is different than internalizing it, right, and feeling it. And so at Salesforce, that was where kind of like I finally internalized and it really clicked on how to put it all together. Yeah, it's like, a lot of these concepts are pretty simple and straightforward. That's the brilliance of them, right, is that they are so simple, but simply just acknowledging them in your mind doesn't mean you actually understand them. So, what I'm saying? So it's not, going through that experience of being a part of that culture or trying it yourself, and through trial and error, kind of learning it yourself. That's how you internalize something, and that's when it finally clicks and you're able to look at the world kind of in a different way.